Council Calucci. Present Council Creighton.
Present.
Present Council Seer. Present Council Ford.
Present.
Present Council Lozey. Present Council Net. Present Council Phelan.
Present.
Present Council Trahan. Present. 11 present.
Can we all please rise for a moment of silence?
Mr. President,
Council Ford.
we keep the McManus boys in our thoughts and prayers that tragic accident. I can't even imagine what the parents are going through. So please keep in our thoughts and prayers.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Before we go into communications, there are days in people's lives that things occur that change your lives forever. Important days, important moments that people always remember. And today is one of those days for Brendan Creighton. It is my understanding that Councilor Creighton asked the question of his lovely girlfriend Andrea to marry and become his bride today, and she said yes. You want to say a few words? She may be watching. She may be watching. Congratulations.
Mr. President, can you post that in every bar in the city? And you are officially off the mark.
Could you get
Communications.
We have a communication from our honored mayor. Dear councilors, I'm hereby appointing the individuals listed below to the Grand Diamond Museum trustees: Jane Crompton, James Ganji, Donald Dapper. Their terms are effective immediately and will expire on April 1st, 2015.
move the appointments? Second.
Motion made and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Council Barton?
Yes.
Yes, Council Cahill?
Yes.
Yes, Council Capano?
Yes.
Yes, Council Calucci?
Yes.
Yes, Council Creighton?
Yes.
Yes, Council Seer?
Yes.
Yes, Council Ford?
Yes.
Yes, Council Lozey?
Yes.
Yes, Council Net? Yes, Council Phelan?
Yes.
Yes, Council Trahan?
Yes.
Yes, 11 yes. We have another communication from Richard Fortucci, City Treasurer. Dear councilors, the City of Lynn has foreclosed on the following properties: 203 Boston Street, owner Donald Williams; 47 Walnut Street, owner Thomas O'Donnell; 147 Central Ave, owner Jillian Banks. Please adjust your records accordingly. Sincerely, Richard J. Fortucci.
Accept the files.
Motion made to accept for the final, so I hear a second. Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
We have no public hearings and none to be set down. Unfinished business, we have the Public Works Committee report from September 11th. Ordered that any time the DPW or any city agency puts in a traffic island on a roadway or a road divider known by any name, it must contain green space, including some type of evergreen shrubbery.
Pelosi.
Mr. President, that was a unanimous vote of the committee, and motion to second. Move forward.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion. Roll call.
Council Barton?
Yes.
Yes, Council Cahill? Yes, Council Capano?
Yes.
Yes, Council Calucci? Yes, Council Creighton?
Yes.
Yes, Council Seer?
Yes.
Yes, Council Ford?
Yes.
Yes, Council Lozey?
Yes.
Yes, Council Net? Yes, Council Phelan?
Yes.
Yes, Council Trahan?
Yes.
Yes, 11 yes. License Committee?
Unanimous vote of the committee.
Motion to accept the report. Seconded. Discussion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Public Property Committee, we had two motions. Motion to authorize the fire department to dispose of a 1988 fire engine and miscellaneous obsolete fire equipment, and a motion to allow North Shore Christian School to hang banners across several streets in the city of Lynn during the current school year.
Move forward.
Motion made, seconded. Discussion. Roll call.
Council Barton? Yes, Council Cahill? Yes, Council Capano?
Yes.
Yes, Council Calucci?
Yes.
Yes, Council Creighton?
Yes.
Yes, Council Seer?
Yes.
Yes, Council Ford?
Yes.
Yes, Council Lozey?
Yes.
Yes, Council Net? Yes, Council Phelan?
Yes.
Yes, Council Trahan?
Yes.
Yes, 11 yes. Finance Committee, we have several that have an emergency. Would you like me to read them all together and we can separate them?
Yes. Thank you.
Order that the city controller is hereby authorized to transfer the sum of $32,500.00 from the reserve fund to the DPW legal account. Order that the city controller is hereby authorized to transfer the sum of $30,000 from the state funds transfer account to the account of city clerk/census account. Order that the city controller be and is hereby authorized to certify as an available fund the amount of $142,400.00 as allotted to the city of Lynn by the Department of Education to fund a grant initiative from the Fund Code 632 account. Grant period is 9/1/12 to 6/30/13. Order that the city controller be hereby authorized to certify as an available fund the amount of $65,991.00 as allotted to the City of Lynn Police Department by the Executive Office of Public Safety and Security 911 EMD training grant. Grant period is 7/13/12 to 6/30/13. In order that the city controller be hereby authorized to transfer the sum of $12,718.65 from police expenses to unpaid bills of prior year's police.
Those in favor of the committee, motion to approve it.
Motion made and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Counsel Barton?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Cahill? Yes. Counsel Capano? Yes. Counsel Calucci?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Creighton?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Seer?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Ford?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Lozey? Yes. Counsel Net?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Phelan?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Trahan?
Yes.
Yes. 11 yes.
And on the emergency, Councilor Calucci?
Same.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion? Roll call.
Counsel Barton?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Cahill?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Capano? Yes. Counsel Calucci?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Creighton?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Seer?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Ford?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Lozey?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Net?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Phelan?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Trahan?
Yes.
Yes. 11 yes. And under new business, we have local adoption of Chapter 43D relative to expedited permitting. Do you want me to just read the order?
You can, and then we'll go to Councilor Creighton.
Okay. Ordered that the City of Lynn accepts the provisions of Chapter 43D of the Massachusetts General Laws as amended pursuant to Section 11 of Chapter 205 of the Acts of 2006, and to approve the filing of an application with the Interagency Permitting Board for the designation of land at 254 Linway, Assessors Parcel 67,749,124, 210 to 226 Blossom Street, Assessors Parcel 67,751,7, 810 Linway, Assessors Parcel 34,765, and Blossom Street, Assessors Parcel 66,751,15, and 66,751,20 as a priority development site, or take any other action in relation thereto.
Councilor Creighton.
Mr. President, through you to the members, I'd like to speak in favor of this order. This is something that myself, as well as Councilor Capano, whose ward is in the waterfront district, have been working on for quite some time with Development Director James Marsh, as well as Jim Cowdell, the Executive Director of the EDIC. It was established as a Massachusetts general law that was established in 2006. Basically, we're taking away one of the barriers for development, and we've chosen the waterfront site as our first priority in pursuing this, and a number of property owners have signed on and are excited to move forward. So by adopting this order, the city will now guarantee that any local permits are settled or a decision is made within 180 days. Subsequently, because this is already an established growth district by the state, in addition to, once we adopt Chapter 43D, we will also have the automatic adoption of 43E, which will be state expedited permitting. So we're really clearing a lot of barriers for development, and obviously this council has taken leadership long before I was here in terms of the zoning issues down there. So I think it's a great thing. I would like to offer a chance if any of the other councilors want to speak to this. I know it's I guess I defer to Councilor
What I'd like to do, if we can, councilors, I'm going to take that as a form of motion to approve the order by Councilor Creighton, seconded by Councilor Capano. Councilor Capano.
Yes, I don't want to reiterate everything Councilor Creighton has said, and I would thank Councilor Creighton for all his work on this. I've received no opposition from anybody on the Linway, and in fact, property owners are in support of this, and it will do everything that we need to do to speed up the permitting process, and this will facilitate the speeding up of development, hopefully on the Linway. So I'm in support of this, and I'd like to see us move forward with this as soon as possible.
Any other council discussion on this? Councilor Cahill.
Thank you, Mr. President. Through you to the members, I'd just like to commend Councilors Crichton and Capano for bringing this initiative forward, for working hard on it, to making a strong commitment to the development of the waterfront, and also putting the city's feet to the fire, per se, in these permitting rules. And I think it's a great indication of how we can utilize existing state statute and existing tools to get that development going down the waterfront. So I commend you both. It's a positive step in the right direction. I look forward to seeing how the process unfolds. And thank you for your leadership as well, Mr. President.
Thank
for
you.
ensuring that the framework is in place for this to be carried out.
Thank you, Councilor. Councilor Crichton.
Mr. President, through you to the members, just one omission, I guess, from my comments earlier. So part of the process was reaching out to different property owners, and we need their permission. There's no reason for them really not to opt in. We've had a number of property owners that have, and I hate to make an amendment because after this was printed, we had another one up on it, and I anticipate in the future that other property owners will take advantage of this chapter as well. So I would like to amend and add assessor's parcel 067-749-044 to the existing order.
And do you have an address on that?
276 Lynn.
I'll take that as a motion to amend with a second by Councilor Capano. Prior to taking the vote, do you have a motion to suspend the rules, Councilor Crichton?
Yes, I do. Motion to suspend the rules to allow the Lynn Area Chamber of Commerce President Ralph Sevenot to come and give a few remarks.
By your second? Discussion, all those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Mr. Sevenot?
Thank you very much, Mr. Council President. On behalf of the LACC, the Lynn Area Chamber of Commerce, and the business community as a whole, we thank you for the opportunity to address the Honorable Council. One of LACC's major goals is to really help create a business climate that's user-friendly. We're devoted to a positive economic future for Lynn. We support the proposed adoption of the legislation allowing permit streamlining. Helping to attract tomorrow's jobs are critical to the future of Lynn, and this is one component of many elements. Our future depends on what we do today. The LACC, again, is supportive of adopting the expedited permit process. We see this as a beginning to show all that Lynn is open for business and economic development. This is a beginning to show all that Lynn is supportive and open for jobs. The business community is hopeful Lynn will adopt this law this evening. Thank you.
Thank you. Roll call on the amendment. Excuse me, Council Calucci.
Does his fiance know about this? Do you like this fact?
She actually brought it to my attention.
Okay, on the amendment, roll call.
Council Barton?
Yes.
Yes. Council Cahill?
Yes.
Yes. Council Capano?
Yes.
Yes. Council Calucci?
Yes.
Yes. Council Creighton?
Yes.
Yes. Council Seer?
Yes.
Yes. Council Ford?
Yes.
Yes. Council Lozey?
Yes.
Yes. Council Net?
Yes.
Yes. Council Phelan?
Yes.
Yes. Council Trahan?
Yes.
Yes. 11 yes.
And on the main motion as amended.
Council Barton?
Yes.
Yes. Council Cahill?
Yes.
Yes. Council Capano?
Yes.
Yes. Council Calucci?
Yes.
Yes. Council Creighton?
Yes.
Yes. Council Seer?
Yes.
Yes. Council Ford?
Yes.
Yes. Council Lozey?
Yes.
Yes. Council Net?
Yes.
Yes. Council Phelan?
Yes.
Yes. Council Trahan?
Yes.
Yes. 11 yes.
Any other new business? Council Ford.
For you, my colleagues, the people at home, I recently ran into the boxers and their families. I attended an event from the Rivera Brothers Boxing. Right now, we have 10 kids from Lynn fighting in the Somerville Boxing Club. All the parents approached me hoping to come back to Lynn. All their equipment is in storage, and I've been successful for 12 years, getting $5,000 through the city block grant fund. And GE has also promised and kept their word for another amount of 8 to 10 years. They've given us $10,000 towards the boxing club through the GE Employees Good Neighbor Fund. So if there's anyone out there, or anyone in the business community that has a building, GE volunteers have said they were putting time fixing up and repairing a building. We can guarantee $15,000 in rent. There's 10 kids in Somerville, there will be 50 or 100 in Lynn, and I really think I'm trying to step this up. I have a letter I sent to Jamie Marsh and Jim Cardell to help, but I think we need a home for these guys, and the parents are looking forward to it, and hope we can help. So, thank you. I know all the councils are on board.
Thank you. Council Capano.
Yes, I thought that National Grid was going to be here tonight. Is that a fact?
Council Seer.
Thank you. Through meeting up with Tara, he's taken over the J thing, and been talking to him for the last week or so. The National Grid was gonna come, but it would, kind of handful of things he's been working with them on. He asked if we could postpone that, to a later date. And, I talked to, Councilor Creighton, he agreed with me that, probably the better thing to do is have him come at a later date. So they're not gonna be here tonight.
Okay, Councilor Capano?
That's fine, it's just that I wanted to talk to them because I can't get an answer, you know, and I've called and I've had some businesses call. I have 4 telephone poles that are down, 2 that are surrounding one of the local businesses, one corner of Pleasant Street and Linway. The Linway pole has been down for a couple of months. The one on Pleasant Street's been down for a few months. The one in front of McDonald's has been down for a couple of months. I got one on the corner of Blossom Street and Alley Street that's been down for a few months. And I just need an answer. Can we send them a formal request for an answer so I can answer the businesses that, you know, asking me, you know, what's going on?
Very valid points. Councilor Sayre, I know that there appears to be some improvement. I'm assuming you wouldn't have an objection, regardless of the status of what's going on, to have them here at the next council meeting regardless?
I have no problem with that.
Okay.
But what I suggest to, Councilor Capano is to make me aware of this.
I will.
I don't want to. He's kind of built a relationship with him, and I'm not defending National Grid, believe me.
All right, so regardless, we're going to have them here next meeting, if we can ensure that that happens. Okay?
That's fine.
I think a valid point.
You know, we need an answer.
I agree.
That's all, you know. And I don't want to jeopardize anything that's going on right now, but we do need to, you know, give some answers for some of these problems.
Councilor
Can
Calucci.
we send a letter, they're supposed to put the trees on Union Street to fall, and we're not there yet, so, can we, send a letter to John Upton, and ask him, ask him where the trees are?
Would you like that question, have them prepared to answer that question next, at the next council meeting? If we could include that in the request? Thank you, Councilor. Any other new business?
Motion to adjourn.
All those in favor?